What is good, everybody? My name is Frankie, and welcome to my beautiful America. In today's video, we're going to be exploring the power of breathwork and how it has the ability to completely transform your life. And of course, I'm going to be telling y'all how it's done its magic in my own life. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, mind, body, and spirit was always a challenge for me because of the way I was raised, which was basically pure intoxication of my holy trinity. 2021 really called me to let go of this perfect version of myself that I had in my mind, that I was trying to rush into my current reality. So, with the process, who is that?
Qué linda vida, ¿verdad? ¿Y el pájaro ese dónde está?
Yeah.
¿A dónde?
Allá, ahorita. Ahí está bien.
¿No se va?
No, abuelita, ella no se va.
Señorita, cuidado, se va.
2021 really called me to let go of this perfect version of myself that I had in mind, because I was really displeased with the version of myself that I had always been. Or not really always been, because we always are always evolving, but just the version of me that was just complacent and depressed and always, complaining and shit. So, yeah, I was extremely displeased with myself at the beginnings of my spiritual awakening, which in turn would cause me to bounce back and forth as it pertains to my faith in the universe and my healing process. In my younger years, I was diagnosed with a whole spectrum of mental disorder. Starting at age 5 with ADHD, yes, that's considered a mental disorder. Pills did not help, therapy not at all, or my parents just weren't consistent enough with it, because I only have like a couple memories of therapy, but then again, I was a kid, so you don't remember shit when you're a kid. But the bottom line is that the Western world failed me in the field of wellness and health, which it continues to do so for all of us in multiple aspects of life.
¿Qué oye ya?
Ahorita estoy haciendo un video.
Ah, yo ya estaba hablando con alguien. Muchacho.
I was debating on whether I should include that little blooper, I guess I could call it, or not in the video, because it was really irrelevant, but I feel like it was kind of funny, but not at the same time, because yeah, I have so many distractions in this house. I don't even have my own door, bro. I don't have my own room, bro. It's really hard to be me in my environment. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to include that to show y'all that throughout all the obstacles or all the freaking weird people, why are you laughing at me? You feel I just find that so weird. You feel me? Why are you chuckling evilly at me? That is so weird to me. So I don't really like my grandma. I love her, but I don't like her. Sorry. I feel like she does shit like that intentionally. You feel me? Because this is not a one-time thing. This is bro, it's almost every day she says some really shisty shit, or she does something so shady like that. Anyways, onward with the video. Now you pair all that with the ridiculous amount of trauma in the span of 17 years, the ridiculous drive for truth seeking, and the ridiculous drive for truth seeking and equilibrium within my holy trinity, and you get a wise ass spiritual pothead who rises up harder than he falls, which isn't really a flex because, like I said, my depressions be bad. Throughout the ebbs and flows of my spiritual journey, I was very inconsistent for the most part. But the one thing I can say I was consistent with was my breath work. That might be because I smoked a whole lot of weed in the past 4 years. LOL. But as of recently, I'd say since my solar return, I've been using breath work every single day, any chance I could get. And most of it is literally unconscious. I would literally just be like, Like right now, like my grandma was coming in and out, making mad noise, being weird, looking at me like bro, like I have to close the blinds, I have to do all this shit because it's weird. Like I'm trying to make a video over here and y'all are barging in and out, looking at me, being weird. Like you're weird. Anyways, that was a moment where I had to just let it pass, right? Because every moment is temporary, everything is temporary, so we should not dwell in the present moment. We should just live in it. Now I'm going to be talking about my first time having a transcendental experience using breathwork. This is what I like to call unconscious meditation, which goes hand in hand with breathwork. Like I was saying, doing unconscious breathwork, you don't even think about it, you just do it. So, well, to get to that point, you need to make it a habit. You need to make it a conscious habit, and then it turns into an unconscious habit. Anyways, back to my transcendental experience. This was sometime around late 2019. I was toking a joint and vibing to some Erykah Badu at like 3 in the morning. I was slowly opening up to spirituality and occult knowledge at that point in my journey. So I was slowly but surely letting go of my religious trauma and its indoctrinations over me. So I'm gonna tell y'all how it literally went. I closed my eyes. I did some deep breathing. I did the root chakra mudra, which is basically this. I know it's called something else, but I don't know what it's called. But what it's called is the root chakra mudra. It's called something else, but that's what it's called. Anyways, so yeah, I just did all that and I was just being, literally just being, meditating. I was just meditating. So because I was high as fuck, I easily detached from my body and I was astral projecting sooner than I was able to realize that I was. It was a very intimidating experience because, like, imagine you're high as fuck and you just boom, I'm over here, bitch. You feel me? It's a little daunting, if I say so myself. But yeah, so I didn't stray too far from my body. Well, I tried not to, bro. I literally ended up in the duat. If you don't know what the duat is, it's basically the underworld in Egyptian mythology. And it wasn't the duat. It looked like the duat, but I don't think it was the duat. I think it was just my mental realm. So yeah. What happened else? So as I was just exploring and observing the astral realm or my wherever the fuck I was, I noticed there was a bright ass light behind me, and as it got closer, it started to take form. So as it started to take form, I was in absolute awe of the beauty of this being. Like, I don't want to tell y'all what it looked like. I've told y'all before in previous videos, so I'm not going to tell y'all anymore because I feel like I overshare. So we're not going to do that. But just know that it was a beautiful being. And yeah, it looked like me, but in the form of a heavily melanated woman. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go into detail because I feel like I don't need to. But I honestly felt like I had met God. Like, I really felt like I met God because, like, it was just so, how do I say this? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's one of those things where you have to just experience it in order to understand, So, yeah, it was honestly like I had met God. That's the only way that I could logically describe it to you. So, yeah, this being did not speak at all, but it communicated telepathically with me. So, as it got closer, it opened its arms and it gave me a hug. So, I was closing my eyes, my astral eyes, and I was like, this is so nice. And yeah, we became one. And as it disappeared into my being, it told me, I am your higher self. So, I was like left in shock after I came back to my body. I had more questions than I ever did. I felt so many things at the same time. I was bawling my eyes out because of how much love I was feeling in that moment, how much clarity I was given. For the first time, I didn't feel alone. Like, bro. And if you guys don't know, this was 2019, right? Yeah, so no, 28, it was 2019, sometime around late 2019. So, bro, I was so depressed, and I still go through my depressions. Like, depression is not something that can be easily eliminated. You can't just not be depressed, because for all of y'all that are super spiritual, y'all love ascension. A lot y'all are all about that shit. But without one, the other cannot be. What is the opposite of ascension? Depression. It's like, how can you say you're happy if you've never been sad? It's just like it's a duality thing. So yeah, that was so from that moment, my desire to strengthen my relationship with my higher self did not stop. I committed almost all of my time and energy to healing my trauma, learning more esoteric wisdom. I even stopped cutting myself after that experience, which was super big for me, considering I was doing that for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. So all this to say, my breath literally saved my soul. Not my life, bitch, my soul. I'm a very, I guess you could say, scientific person, so I don't like to lead on with blind faith. So let's discuss the facts and some scientific evidence that backs all this shit up. I'm gonna be sharing with y'all an excerpt from this article from the Harvard Business Review. They did a study on veterans, which I find really interesting because studies show that the kids who go through intense amounts of trauma, especially with abuse, carry the same characteristics as veterans did in the war into their adulthood. I feel like that doesn't make sense, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's get into the first excerpt. In a study with veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan who struggle with trauma, we found that not only did Sky, that's basically mindfulness meditation. Not only did this breath meditation normalize their anxiety levels after just 1 week, but they also continue to experience the mental health benefits a full year later. When U.S. Marine Corps officer Jake D's vehicle drove over an explosive device in Afghanistan, he looked down to see his legs almost completely severed below the knee. Let me see if the audio is good. Fuck. At that moment, he remembered a breathing exercise he had learned in a book for young officers. Thanks to that exercise, he was able to stay calm enough to check on his men, give orders to call for help, tourniquet his own legs, and remember to prop them up before falling unconscious. Later, he was told that if he had not done so, he would have bled to death. Bro, that shit is crazy. Just thinking about that, like, a breath can literally save a life, like it did for me. So, yeah. Breathwork really is something that everybody, regardless of whether you identify as spiritual or not, should learn how to do and the proper way. All right, so I want to share some breathwork some breathwork techniques that I do that really helps me with any situation that I'm going through. Ow, fuck. So, shit, let me try to get comfortable. What is in my pocket? Oh my god, what the fuck? I just pulled a rose quartz out of my ass. What the fuck? I was finna put it in. That's what I was saying. I was finna put it out in the sun. Jesus Christ. Needs to charge my babies. Alright, so let's get into this breathwork exercise. Oh, but I can't really get comfortable in this chair, but we're gonna try. Alright, so I'm gonna need y'all to get into a comfortable position, and I need everybody to do this. Okay? Just follow me. You can do a mudra if you want. I'm not gonna do a mudra because I really don't want to. But you could do one if you want. I like to just do this, like just lay my hands together. Or I like to do this, like do the root chakra mudra, but lay my fingers on top of each other and So you could do what you want, but I'm just gonna lay my hands in my lap. And we're going to breathe, obviously. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths, and we're going to hold for 3. And we're also going to, well, I was gonna say we're gonna let out for 3, but you can't really like time your exhales. So, and it really doesn't matter. As long as you exhale, I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like as long as you hold the breath and inhale on, the proper interval, you'll be fine. So just follow me. Alright, we're gonna inhale for 3 now. And we're gonna inhale for 3 and we're gonna hold for 3. So just follow me. Just count in your mind. Breathe in. Hold. And exhale. I'm sorry for the dogs barking in the background. Alright, inhale. Hold. And exhale. So that's a easy exercise that you can do whenever you're going through something stressful. LOL. But yeah, whenever you're like my freaking grandma walking in being weird and shit, that's when I was doing the freaking 3 breath inhale exhale. So I'm gonna be showing y'all one other exercise that you can do. This this breathing technique is part of a larger meditation exercise. I will most definitely be sharing that with y'all in the future. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to make this quick little video to help y'all, because honestly the breath is it's probably the most important thing that we can learn how to work with. So yeah, if you guys would like to book a reading with me, just DM me on Telegram or Instagram. All links are going to be in the description. I now do readings for love donations, so I just do the reading. Oh, I also started to record the readings on Zoom, so that you guys can have the recording on deck, so you can pull it up whenever you need to. And that's especially very helpful with the natal chart readings, because astrology is very complicated and it's something that's not very easy to grasp, and it takes a lot of practice and marination in the brain for you to actually get it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in booking a reading, just DM me on Telegram or Instagram, and we can book a date and time, and we can get this shit done. And yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video, share it with others, with people that are open to this shit. Because if you share it with somebody that's like not about this, then they're gonna be like, what the fuck, why you giving me this shit? So yeah, all this interactment all this interaction, liking, commenting, and sharing boost the engagement on my channel and shit, so it helps my videos reach other people and expands my community. I cannot talk today. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and let me see if there's anything else. Oh shit, okay, so I did a collective reading the other day. I'll link that in the description, or I linked it up here. So yeah, if y'all are feeling called to check that out, my readings are always hitting. So spirit don't play when it comes to me. So yeah, anyways, I love y'all so much, and have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace and blessings, family.